Howdy, Miss Wakefield. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
My name's PA Smith. I'm here to help you today and hear about your concerns with your health. Just to give you a little layout of what we're looking to do here is just I'm going to ask some questions about what's been going on, gather some information, and take that back to my supervising physician, and we can discuss what our plan is. Does that sound good to you?
Sounds good.
Great. So tell me a little bit about what's going on with you.
So I have a really sore throat right here under my chin. And I also have had really a lot of chills and fatigue all in like my arms and my legs. Yeah, I just feel kind of off.
Feeling kind of off. You got a little bit of that sore throat's not feeling great. You got some
Yeah.
chills, a little bit of fatigue in your legs. You're not doing too good. Yeah, that's concerning. Yeah. So when did this start?
It actually started really abruptly last evening.
Oh, okay.
I noticed it. I had a lot of midterms this week, and then yesterday is my last one. And then I got home and went to bed, and I woke up this morning and just had a really sore throat. It was really cold. Yeah, it
Yeah,
just felt, like I said, off.
feeling off. So just kind of abrupt onset. Interesting. Um, Outside of when you're talking about your throat, your sore throat, can you really distinguish where that soreness is coming from?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, so right along lower chin and on the. Okay, yeah, excellent, excellent. Good to know. Good to know. Um, so tell me about that soreness. Is it painful? Is it itchy? And then how bad is that correspondingly?
The soreness is a dull kind of pain. It's not super sharp, but it's kind of hard for me to talk right now. Actually, it's so sore and inflamed in here. Um, yeah, not, and it's been pretty constant too. Just that pain.
That's no fun. I'm sorry that I'm going to try to keep our talking at a minimum because I know that's hurting here, but definitely still need to get a few more things from you. Um, Talk to me a little bit about the timing. Any times of day that it's worse or less, specific to your sore throat, and then let's talk a little bit about that fatigue or and those chills.
Um, the chills were more right before I went to bed.
Okay.
And then in the morning, and I had a sore throat at night too, but in the morning is when I woke up and just sat up, and it just felt really sore. Even drinking water kind of hurts.
Eesh. Um, So you said it was continuous. I want to talk a little bit more about that fatigue. Did that fatigue also have an onset as well?
Definitely more this morning. I'm feeling it more than last night. I just kind of felt, I'm just kind of off, but right now it's like I just feel drained.
Yeah. Any let's see, any other areas or symptoms that you're having issues with beyond what you've already told me?
Um, no other symptoms. Just so far the fatigue in the throat.
Okay. Have you taken anything or done any maneuvers that have made that fatigue feel better or worse?
For feeling cold and the chills, I've just kind of piled blankets on me, and eventually I'll just finally feel warm.
Yeah.
And then for my throat, I took some Advil, and that kind of helped me like drink water and eat. It definitely made the pain milder, but as soon as it wore off, it got a lot worse again.
Came right back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you say that pain on a scale of 1 to 10 before the Advil and then after, how would you rate that?
Before, probably like a four. Um, Sorry, when I was taking the Advil, and then once I had no effects of the Advil, it was like a seven.
Ooh,
Well,
yeah,
right now it's like a seven.
gotcha. Anything else that we haven't discussed that you want to bring into the conversation that
It maybe could be due to stress from my exams. I'm just trying to think about my immune system may have gotten got down this week. Um, but yeah, no, nothing else besides that.
the stressful times can be draining, so it's understandable. So I'm going to take this information that we've gathered, and I'm going to take that to our supervising physician. We're going to discuss that. Okay. We want to try to get you better here and get you out happy and healthy, or at least with a plan to do such a thing. So thank you for your time, Ms. Wakefield. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't think so.
I'll be back shortly.
Okay. Thanks. Hi, Mr. Smith. How are you today?
Well, I've had better days, but glad to be here.
Okay, good. Well, I'm Kylie Wakefield. I'm a PA here, and I'll be taking care of you today and answering all of your questions that you have. So just to lay out our time together, I'm going to be going through some questions and just getting to know you and your symptoms so that I can help treat you best today, okay?
Sounds good.
All right. So what you in for?
Well, I've just been having a lot of like nausea and some itching, and got a real kind of pain right, underneath my rib cage on, I guess, my right side. I've had some real dark urine, and I'm just not feeling well.
Okay, I'm so sorry to hear about that. It sounds like you got a whole group of symptoms that are kind of uncomfortable. So let's see how we can fix that, okay? All right, so do you mind telling me when those symptoms began?
Oh, about 2 days ago, I would say they kind of all converged.
Okay.
I would say my tiredness maybe started a little bit before that.
Okay. All right, and you said you were tired a little bit before that. Did you have any more symptoms a little bit earlier than that? Fatigue?
No, it kind of started with that fatigue, but then all that nausea and
Okay.
vomiting kind of showed up suddenly, and then
Okay.
my pain in my abdomen. So,
All right, and that pain in your abdomen, do you mind pointing that out for me as best as you can?
yeah, it's really, I mean, like right there,
Mhm.
right underneath the right rib there. And it kind of hurts a little bit in the back too, like if I was to shoot a ray right through.
Okay, gotcha. And does it radiate? Feel like it's radiating into your back?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, does the pain spread maybe up towards your chest, down towards your groin, anywhere else in your body, maybe your legs?
No, not really. No, just pretty much localized right there.
Okay, all right. Okay, and if you could describe that pain for me, how would you describe it? Sharp, dull, um, kind of a consistent pain?
Dull, but occasionally sharp if I do, maneuvers that are kind of bending over and it's pressing my ribs on that area.
Okay.
Kind of sharpen.
Okay. Do you mind elaborating a little bit on the bending over? Is that when you're exercising or any specific activity? To bend over?
I mean, maybe when I get up a little bit, or I'm kind of getting into that bending portion, or if I need to bend down and tie my shoes or pick something up off the ground. But I can't really exercise right now. I'm not feeling well enough.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And how long has this pain been bothering you throughout the day? Is it more of a constant pain, or is it only hurt those little sharp pains when you bend over to tie your shoes?
It's pretty much constant. That sharpness comes and goes with the movement, but the dull pain is pretty much all the time now.
Dull pain is all the time. Sure. All right, and anything to alleviate that pain? Maybe over-the-counter medicines?
Haven't really tried anything. Yeah.
All right, anything that aggravates it further than just that bending over? Maybe really cold areas, showering, anything in particular?
No, it's mostly just what I've described, just that bending. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. All right, and then any specific time that you feel like it worsens? I know you said that your pain's pretty constant, but any morning pain, maybe more at night, any slight difference that you notice?
Nausea is a little bit more advanced, I would say, in the nighttime, but no, other than that, that's about it. But it's not that much different. I think it might just be because that's what I'm focusing on.
Right. Okay. And if you could rate that pain, both the nausea and that sharp pain from a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate those?
The sharp pain is probably a 7. When it's dull, it's about a 5 or 6, somewhere in there. And then the nausea is, it's about 3 or 4.
Okay.
And it seems to be stuck at 3 or 4.
Okay. And then you said you kind of had some of that fatigue and sleepiness a little bit before that nausea and abdomen pain hit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All righty. Well, it looks like you definitely got some right side pain. You got a little bit of nausea, feeling a little achy and tired. We're definitely going to get that sorted out through our physical exam coming up and when I consult my supervising physician, okay?
Thank
All right.
you.
I'm going to step out for a little bit and see you in a little.
Thank you.
Okay.